One thing you can do to add more texture is if you use your lines. So let's say I want to add a line in between here, but I don't want all of the borders. I can go find the edge, click, and if I hold down the shift, it's going to make a flat line. There, now I have a flat line, and if I go up to the weight, this line right here, it's going to make it thicker, depending on how thick I make it, and I can change it to one of the colors I've already used or haven't used in my lines. If I don't click back on the arrow, it's going to keep making lines until I tell it to stop. So one way I can use that kind of line. Another thing I could do is once I choose the color and how thick I want the line next to it, there's some other options. So we can have like a dotted line in between, and then if I add in another line, it can add some barriers that you might not have otherwise. So it can add different dots. I can make it thick. I can change so that by adding lines, I can show different kinds of textures as well. You can do flat lines and just keep it nice and simple, or any of those lines you choose are going to add a different piece and perspective. Sometimes people like to add lines just to make a separation. So when I add a separation, now I know I can add some text underneath there, and it just adds a little bit more design. You could do the same with underneath text. If I change the color, change the thickness, it can really enhance different text pieces as well. So go ahead and add lines if you would like to your work.